Hi, babe. Sorry it's so late. I've been in it. I will catch up on my stuff later. I'm guessing you feel pretty burnt out. Burnt out by not being able to help more. Or the wrong people making the wrong decisions. Wow. That's a lot. I hope that the unions and all that, I do hope that you guys like are able to negotiate stuff like that after this. It would make it worthwhile. Makes sense that all the money making industries are going to be medical now. Absolutely. Biomedical. We're going to turn into the Matrix. People farms. Sorry. All right. I just needed to feel like I was actually here talking to you. I love you. I miss you. Oh my goodness. I know you're laughing with me, so it's okay. Can I get a 3-card message for Christine? A 3-card message for Christine. Can I get a 3-card message for Christine? A 3-card message for Christine. I just keep thinking like, oh my God, the amount of work that I'll be able to have will be a tolerable amount, but the amount of like work per person now is going to be pretty substantial. So I feel like this is almost like the perfect reset overall to to do this, like where we have there it is. Yeah. Sorry. So I don't know if you can see it or if it's in reverse. These are pretty. I'll read them to you in a second. Let me just get one more. Ooh, it started to itch real bad on the left. Where was I? I have no idea. We could rewind it. One more card for Christine, please. One more card for Christine. Oh, my all over the place non-answer, sorry, was that I can foresee actual times of like vacation now. Where I'm like, oh, I can totally afford to like, vámonos. You know, just give me a minute. Give me a minute and just be here. I know like my portion of the rent and also my portion of the food bill probably helps out a pretty good amount. One more card for Christine, please. Maybe I'll concentrate on you instead of me. Everyone's coming back with like either super done like fried hair or super like long, just like always in a bun so I didn't get like heat damage. It'll be perfect. And then I'll be like, do you want this to be multi-sessional or one lump sum? I think that's how it's going to be like for you too. after this, it'll still be like such a huge, important role in the medical field as far as like the aftercare. Because A, no one knows what the long-term effects of this virus is. And B, no one's going to know what the long-term effects of the vaccine or medication or whatever treatments. So we're still kind of like, are we going to end up with zombies? I'm sorry, babes. I love you. I love you. Okay, one more for Christine, please. My friend. My friend, she needs one more, please. Medical field. Oh, well, I'll take more than less. And our bottom one be, what's it say? Dynamic. So if the bottom is like our overall all-encompassing theme, the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. That's funny. Okay. Oh, look at my quarantine 15. Isn't it cute? Okay. So for me, it's like, move, bitch. Get out the way. Sorry. So this way. You got healing. Duh. Nice green coat. You got delight. That's really pretty. That definitely makes me think of you. Oh, perception. There it is. Root chakra. Yeah, that's sassy. And, oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, so we'll start with like where you're at, I guess. Or have been at. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So it's speaking out about what you think is the right thing and towards peace and balance. It makes sense. You usually can't help yourself. Anyway. And so next to it, also kind of like the overall lesson that you should have been like focusing within the recent past or right now, or you should be. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. So those vivid dreams, girl. Ooh, look at that. Quarantine 15. Anyways, sorry. Oh. And so the thing that you should take with you, the lesson that you like walk away with, right? So the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Okay. So something like you should carry in your back pocket, right, is the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Gotta fake it till you make it. Smile. Bet your ass. Come on, be a little Sebastian. Yeah, I think that one, like, I just kind of like, I don't know why, like, all of a sudden I got like this whole, like, she's sarcastic, but she's a sarcastic bitch. But she's a cool sarcastic bitch. I can't be mad at what she's saying. Yeah. I like kind of waking people up, that rude awakening of like, I'm gonna give it to you straight, whether you want it or not. And it's gonna make you happy. So where you're at, where you should be at, what you should be laser focusing on. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. What you're thinking, stop and say that's a thought. That's not real. That's not a fact. And it might awaken like a feeling when you think something bad. And then when you stop and say, no, it's just a thought, it's not real. It could happen, but it's not guaranteed to happen. It's too late. No, it's not too late. They'll never, you don't know. You don't know. So switch out the lenses. Take your dirty ass contact lenses off and put fresh new ones. Like a nice honey color with a little gold on the edge. Oh, like this. Get these type of color contacts. Bitch, do it. Sorry. Okay. And, oh, perfect. What do you think of? A stop sign. Do you think a stop sign? Something that you should stop and look at? Stop sign. Ready? The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. If no one is looking at me, am I still sexy? That's the one I trip on, dude, like all the time. I don't remember where I heard it or saw it or whatever, but it stuck with me. Like, if no one's around, am I still sexy? Do I feel sexy when no one else is looking at me? Do I feel sexy when I look at me? Oh my God. Yes, now I do feel sexy. And I think that's like, oh, well, that's kind of something I carry around with me all the time, no matter what, is I'm that in any atmosphere at any time. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. And so your last little cha-ching, extra, I would say, like, if that was if this is like the stop sign, like the next, like turn right at the stop sign, this would be your turn right. Right. So it's like the frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Even when you hit a lot of it's 200. Do you know what we could do? How many houses I could build for that money? Okay, I'm sorry I keep taking over reading. Anyways, your turn right. Anything is possible. Absolutely. We always end up all of our conversations with this. Anything is possible. We just have to keep waiting a little bit longer than we want to. I think your like Aquariusness is like super impatient. Like, what's it called? Your fixed air. So you'd be like a hot box. No, like like heavy air. So you want to know things fast. It's my Gemini. I want to know things fast too. But now instead of like expecting, I mean, it's still an expectation, but it's a more reasonable expectation for me at least, is instead of expecting an immediate response. I'm just laughing because if my roommate hears this, she's going to call me out on it. So I'm going to be honest. If I don't have a response by the end of the night, I will move on to the next person that will respond. Am I looking for just a little attention? Yes, absolutely. When my kids are here, no. What does this, what is this? I see this. Did you get flowers? Did someone send you flowers? Did someone send you flowers? Why am I flower? That's cool. Well, you got 3 out of the 5 chakras. So you got the root chakra. So that's just, being more stable in your fertileness. That's one way of explaining it. The root chakra means it just, you want to say what you want to say. Say what you need to say. It's fine. And then your third eye chakra, meaning trust your intuition. You know what's up. You don't need no one to confirm this for you. You already know what's up. And you are so happy that you saw this before anyone else, because it's literally preventing someone from getting healed. And I think the fact that you catch it by pure accident, and then you get the flowers. Okay. Oh, wow. The time really does go by quick. Okay, I hope I didn't bore you. I love you. I miss you.